Let's make some cute Santa sacks for Christmas using our Cricut. Hello, I am Katie, the Crafty Blog Stalker, and if you're new to my videos, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming craft tutorial videos. This project really doesn't take a lot in supplies. I have my canvas bag here, and it's pretty big. It's about the size of a pillowcase, and I got these in a pack of 4 off of Amazon. And of course, I'll have a link to all of the products used in the description of this video or in the blog post, so make sure to check those out. I've got some red and black Smart Iron-On, and I'm using the Smart Iron-On because it allows me to cut a little bit wider. With a mat, my max cut size is 11.5 inches, but with Smart Vinyl or Iron-On, it is 11.7 inches, so it just gives you that little bit of extra width. And I'm also going to be using my Cricut Maker 3. I've already uploaded the design into my Cricut Design Space. Now I am on an iPad, so if you're working from the desktop version of Cricut Design Space, it will look a little bit different, but all of the functions are the same. And I did design this SVG file just for you, so make sure to visit my SVG shop to download it for free. Now I do want to point out that the name I have added, so I'm going to go to my layers panel and hide the name. So this is the design that you will get. It doesn't have the name. Let's put the name back, and the name of the font is Trade Gothic Display, and you should have access to that. Now before we cut, I want to show you a couple different options on how you can cut this out. The first option is to leave it as is, and when we click on Make It, you'll see that you just have all of the different pieces on the mats. The other way to do it is to highlight the entire design, and we're going to click on Ungroup, and then we can select like all of the red pieces, and we can attach those, and then we can click all of the black pieces. And if you're on an iPad, then you just hold down on those pieces, and then we're going to attach. And then you'll see when you click Make It, you'll see that everything is perfectly spaced. And then you don't have to worry about getting the correct spacing when laying down the vinyl. But you'll notice that you do waste a little bit more vinyl because you've got these large empty spaces. So it's really up to you how you'd rather cut. Now for the sake of this video, I am going to just cut the pieces. So I'm going to highlight areas and detach, and then when I make it, I've got the different pieces. Now before I go to make it, I want to mirror my cut. So I'm going to mirror that and mirror on both of my mats. And you can see that they're now mirrored. And now I can click on Next and get my machine ready to cut. I'm going to use the Cricut roll holder and slide that on. And I'm going to load my material. And then it's ready to cut. Now that our vinyl is cut, we're going to weed it. All right, and then with Iron-On, it's a good idea to turn it over and just take a look to make sure you aren't missing any center of the letters, like I am right there. So I need to grab that A. There we go. That looks better. I have my design weeded, so now I'm just going to cut them apart with a pair of scissors. And I want to be careful that I don't cut any part of that design. I'm going to use my large heat press. I believe it is 9 by 12 inches. And for Smart Iron-On and a cotton canvas fabric, the temperature should be 340 for 30 seconds with a cool peel. So the first thing I want to do is iron my bag, and I can just do that with my Easy Press. Get those major wrinkles out. The size of my canvas bags are 18 by 26. So it's hard for me to get the entire thing in camera view. But next what we want to do is arrange our pieces. Now we aren't going to adhere them yet. At this point we're just kind of arranging so we can get everything about where we want it. All right, and I think that looks pretty good. This is going to be so cute. And I am an eyeballer. If you need to measure to get it perfectly center, that is okay. So we are going to start just with one piece at a time. So I'm going to move the other pieces that will get in the way, and we're going to press for 30 seconds. Okay, and then we want to do a cool peel, so we need to let this cool for just a moment. Okay, that feels good. So now we're going to peel it back. Nice and slow, because if any part doesn't stick to the canvas and sticks to the backing sheet, we can lay it back down. That is so cute, you guys. Okay, now we're going to take our next piece. We're going to put it where we want to on the design. And then we can use the other piece that we just peeled up to put back over our first design, just to kind of protect it a little bit. And we're going to do the same, 30 seconds. Okay, now we're going to peel this piece back. And we're going to add special delivery 4. Again, just eyeballing. If you need to measure, that is okay. Then I'm going to take these pieces and put them back on top of my other pieces that I've already ironed on. And 30 seconds. Okay, and then I am going to place the Allison. I kind of scooted it under that, that backing sheet right there. And I'm going to put that one on next. Okay, so we're going to let these cool. And while I was ironing it on, I realized my deliver on December 25th, I wanted it to be right here, but that's not going to work anymore. So I'm thinking I'll just put it here. I think that'll still look really nice. Iron that one in place. Okay, let's peel back the special delivery 4. All right, and very last, we have checked by Santa Claus. And now let's press that. Here is our finished bag, and I absolutely love how it turned out. Now, if you're interested, I also designed 3 more Santa sacks. So let me show those to you. And of course, these all have my kids' names on them. And if you like these other designs, these will be available to purchase on my website. But again, the one is completely free. If you want more fun craft tutorials, make sure to visit my home base, thecraftyblogstalker.com. Thanks everyone. Bye and happy crafting.